you a tip when you're trying to evaluate curriculums, whether you're looking at samples on the web or maybe you have some hard copies that you're looking through. Turn to the scope and sequence and see what are the main ideas. Is it set up topically? If it is, you may have some uses for that, but you might also want to consider that a topical approach to Scripture may not give children the experience of the Bible as one story. So if that is your goal, you'll want to find a curriculum that starts in Genesis and moves through to Revelation. Even better if you can find a curriculum that is pulling out the covenant aspects and showing you how Jesus is present in all of Scripture. Another thing to really look for in children's curriculum is moralism. It's everywhere. And it's very easy to spot. All you have to do is see if the main teaching aims are set up to say, be kind, be nice. David was brave, you be brave like David. Look for those sorts of things. It doesn't mean it's a bad curriculum. It just means it might be a curriculum you want to tweak and train your teachers to point out that God is the hero of each story.
There really are good curricula out there. They're hard to find, and many times I find the choice that I have to make with prepared curricula are between those that are theologically in agreement with the Reformed tradition, and yet they're resourced in a way that's not very exciting. They might be about as exciting as a sleeve of saltine crackers. Or they're very well resourced, very well produced, and yet they are theologically shallow or in error. And so I find myself either finding a curricula in one category or the other. So I look at that and then as sort of triage to determine which to spend time with. I ask myself, is it easier to fix the theology of the one that's well produced, given my context? Or is it better to bring the creativity and bring the excitement to the one that I'm very confident in the theological perspective of? I think also generally, whatever curriculum you're using, it needs to be one that does not try to do too much in any given lesson, that the lesson focus is somewhat focused and keeps it to one or maybe 2 points instead of a variety of points to draw out. Because honestly, as a teacher, I can't keep my focus on that many different points and subpoints.